What's going on? Hold on. There you go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Geek City. And I wanted to do something a little bit different here and basically go through a list of some collected editions, whether that be omnibuses, trade paperbacks, hardcovers, any collected editions coming out. And I wanted to talk about them, like what's it's collected. And this is not every collected edition. This is like 20 out of hundreds that they announce. So if you want to see more videos like this where I go through and like go through every single trade for a specific. There's so many, and it would take a while, but I'd be willing to do that if that's what you want. I just wanted to break down some ones that I'm excited for. These are mostly ones that I have that I would like to pick up. Some of them are I don't like, but I'm just putting them here. You'll see what I'm talking about. So let's just get straight into this. The earliest book to coming out in a couple of days, is Punisher by Rick Remender, the 2025 edition, because this is a reprint. This is one of the older omnibuses, but this was, I think, the first Punisher one of, and it hasn't been reprinted since it first came out. And this collects the 2009 run, issue 1 through 16, Punisher Annual 2009, Dark Reign, The List, Punisher 2009, Frankencastle 17 through 29, Dark Wolverine 88 through 89, Punisher in Blood 1 through 5. This is $100, and it releases March 25th of 2025. This is one where I recently have been really getting into the character of the Punisher, rewatching the TV show, and I read the Garth Ennis Marvel Max Omnibus Volume 1. I got it for Christmas, and I really, really dug it. And so I want to get the Punisher Jason Aaron run. I've heard that one's really good, and it has a lot of Kingpin and Bullseye in it, so I really want to get that run. And who knows, maybe I'll pick this one up. I haven't heard a lot of stuff about it. I don't know if it's like loved or anything, but maybe one day this will be one that I will pick up. And then we have a character that, in a way, can be kind of similar, is Peacemaker, Kill for Peace trade paperback. This is a part of the DC Finest line, which, in case you're new to collected editions, DC Finest has started in November of last year, and it's basically DC's answer to Epic Collections from Marvel, where it's these thicker trade paperbacks, and they collect a whole ton of stuff from a character-based or team-based story. So this is Peacemakers, and I'm really loving these DC Finest books. They have come out with so many, and they've already announced a ton, and it's only been out since November, so only in the span of a couple months have they announced so many books. I'm really impressed, and I'm really excited to see the future of this line. I only own two of them, and both of them I own are great, and there are so many great stories that I can't wait to pick up in these books. But this is the Peacemaker one. This is one that I am excited for, and I would like to pick up at some point. So this collects the Fighting Five, 40 through 41, the 5-issue miniseries from 1967, Peacemaker 1 through 4, and his cameos from the pages of Checkmate 16 through 26, 28, and 32 and 33, Suicide Squad 27 through 30, Vigilante 37 through 38, and 41 to 43, and Eclipso 11 through 13. This is $39.99, so $40 basically, and this releases on April 1st of 2025. Next up, Justice League by Scott Snyder Omnibus. This a run from like 2018, 2019. I heard pretty good things. This is one that I am not very familiar with. I have not read a lot of this stuff. I have issue 1. I do own issue 1. I've read that. I have like a cool Jim Lee variant. I got that years ago, but haven't read the trades, haven't read the hardcovers, and so maybe one day this will be an omnibus I pick up. I've heard good things about this run. It's from Scott Snyder, and then James Tynion does some writing on it too. So those two together, both good writers. So I've heard good things. So maybe this will be one I pick up at some point. But this collects Aquaman 41 through 42, Teen Titans 28, Justice League No Justice 1 through 4, Justice League 1 through 25, Justice League Aquaman Drowned Earth Special, issue 1, Aquaman Justice League Drowned Earth Special 1, The Batman Who Laughs 1 through 7, Justice League Annual 1, and this is $125, and it releases April 8th of 2025. Wish this came out before I did my Justice League reading, or I could have put this book on there, but it's whatever. Then we have another reprint. This is Wolverine by Jason Aaron Omnibus, the 2025 edition. They also are reprinting Wolverine Goes to Hell, which is another Jason Aaron book, but I didn't put that one on here, but they're both getting reprinted. This collects Wolverine 2003, 56, and then 62 through 65, Wolverine Manifest Destiny 1 through 4, Wolverine Weapon X 1 through 16, Dark Reign, The List, material from Wolverine 2003, 73 and 24, 73 74, Dark X-Men The Beginning 2009, 3, Wolverine 1988, 175. This is $100, releases April 15th, 2025. I'm not too familiar with this run. Jason Aaron's a good writer. I just haven't read a lot of his stuff. I haven't read this Wolverine run. I've heard good things. I've heard it's one of the better Wolverine runs. And I need to catch up on the Wolverine omnibuses. I just haven't because they haven't reprinted Volume One. If once they reprint Volume One, I would love to pick up the other five. There's six, and I think they're printing six this year. Wolverine Volume Six, and Larry Hama I think is left at this point. But Volume One of the omnibus has like Weapon X, the miniseries, his fight with Hulk, like so many iconic Wolverine stories. I want to read it, but it's been out of print for so long. They need to reprint that book so then I can catch up and get all the other Wolverine books. So yeah, it'd be great. If they did that. Nightwing Rebirth Omnibus. This collects Nightwing Rebirth issue 1 and then Nightwing 1 through 43. This is going to be $125 and it releases April 22nd, 2025. I want to mention, Nightwing fans out there, we're eating good this year. Last year we got the compendium of one of the more iconic runs, and this year we get 3 Nightwing omnibuses. I will let you know the other two are on this video, but this is the first one out of 3. You're getting 3 Nightwing omnibuses this year. Us Nightwing fans are eating good. I guess you could say us Dick fans are eating good. Dick Grayson, guys, come on. Suicide Squad New 52 Omnibus. This collects Resurrection Man 9, Suicide Squad 0 through 30, Detective Comics featuring Harley Quinn 232, Justice League of America featuring Deadshot 71, Suicide Squad Amanda Waller issue 1. This is $99.99 and it releases April 29th, 2025. I love Suicide Squad. I know a lot of people don't because that 2016 bad movie. 2021 movie is great. And I know, again, the video game. Bad video game, bad movie. A lot of people are sick of Suicide Squad, but I believe they can be good if the right team handles the book. This isn't my favorite Suicide Squad run. There are better ones. Now, this is not the only Suicide Squad omnibus we're getting. We're getting another one. We'll talk about it later. Of a much better run. But this run isn't terrible. Maybe this will be one I pick up. But I already have the trade paperback for Volume 1. I don't know if I need this omnibus. But I still put it on here. Again, another Nightwing omnibus. This is reprinting Nightwing Prince of Gotham. This is the New 52 run. So this collects Nightwing 0 through 30, Batman issue 17, Young Romance, a New 52 St. Valentine's Day Special 1, Nightwing Annual 1, Secret Origins 1, Nightwing Volume 1, Traps and Trapezoids, Nightwing 2, Okay, so that's just saying the trade paperback information. This is $99.99, and it releases May 6th of 2025. Haven't read this run. I've read the Rebirth run a long time ago, so I need to catch up on that one. Have not read this one in a while too. Those two I need to get back up on, because it's been a minute. I know this one since New 52, it's a little more of an angsty. And I know he kind of got his butt kicked in Forever Evil and kind of got his identity exposed, and that got to Agent Grayson and everything. And then we have Night Terror's Omnibus. This is probably the biggest omnibus on this list. Maybe. This collects so much stuff. This collects Dawn of DC, Night Terrors 2023 Free Comic Book Day Special Issue 1, Night Terrors First Blood 1, Night Terrors Nights In 1, Night Terrors 1 through 4, Night Terrors Action Comics 1 through 2, Night Terrors Batman 1 through 2, Night Terrors Black Adam 1 through 2, Night Terrors Catwoman 1 through 2, Night 1 through 2, Night Terrors Detective Comics 1 through 2, Night Terrors Green Lantern 1 through 2, Night Terrors Harley Quinn 1 through 2, Night Terrors Nightwing 1 through 2, Night Terrors Poison Ivy 1 through 2, Night Terrors Robin 1 through 2, Night Terrors Shazam 1 through 2, Night Terrors Superman 1 through 2, Night Terrors the Flash 1 through 2, Night Terrors the Joker 1 through 2, Night Terrors Titans 1 through 2, Night Terrors Wonder Woman 1 through 2, Night Terrors Ravager 1 through 2, Night Terrors Zatanna 1 through 2, Night Terrors Punchline 1 through 2, Night Terrors Angel Breaker 1 through 2. I have read like 5% of this. I have the Batman, Flash, Green Lantern, Superman books, and I believe that's it. I don't own a ton of them, and I know they all of them kind of tie together and make this big epic story. Haven't read it, need to do that. But I'll probably just get the trades. I don't know. We'll see. This might be an omnibus I pick up, but I put it on here because it's cool and it collects a lot of stuff. But I don't know if I'll pick that one up. We'll see. One I'm definitely picking up, Injustice 2 Omnibus. This collects Injustice 2 1 through 36, Injustice 2 Annual 1 through 2, and then this is $125, and it releases May 20th of 2025. People talk about the Injustice comic now, it's great, but nobody talks about Injustice 2 comic, which I think is also really great. It's different, totally different vibe, totally different, it's totally different. It's great. Again, I'd say totally different. Don't expect Superman in it. Superman's on in it. Totally different story. It's about Raja. It's a lot more it's not as big of a threat. It's setting up Brainiac, but you get so much great stuff in here. I think the writing in this book is so good. I love the stuff with Booster Gold and Blue Beetle in here, the Ra's al Ghul storyline with Alfred and bringing him back, and the Green Lantern and Lobo getting a ring. So much great stuff in this book. I cannot wait to pick this one up. And then I need to get Injustice Volume 2. So I have Volume 1, I need to get Volume 2, and then I need to get Injustice 2 on this. And then almost everything is collected, man. I love Injustice and I love the comics, and so this is something I am very excited to pick up. Again, I was talking about earlier, we need good Suicide Squad run. This is a good Suicide Squad run. So if you want to read a Suicide Squad omnibus, this is the one you need to read. This is Suicide Squad by John Ostrander omnibus. This collects Suicide Squad 1 through 18, Checkmate 1, 8, Manhunter issue 1, Justice League International 13, Secret Origins 14 and 28, Who's Who 14, Detective Comics 582, The Doom Patrol and Suicide Squad Special Issue 1, Who's Who, the definitive directory of the DC Universe 3 through 8, 11 through 12, 15 through 18, 20 through 23, and then 25, the new Teen Titans 31, The Fury of Firestorm 62 for 64, Firestorm, The Nuclear Man, Annual 5, Who's Who Update 1987, 1 through 3 through 5, Legends 1 through 6, Millennium 4, and Who's Who Update 1988, 1 through 4. Whew! This and Night Terror is just words like word vomit. This is going to be $125 and it releases May 20th, 2025. If you this is a good book. This is the ultimate Suicide Squad run. This is good stuff. Then we have another one of the DC finest books. This is Superman Kryptonite Nevermore. This collects Action Comics 399 through 406. Superman 233 through 238, 240, and 246. It's $40. Releases June 3rd, 2025. One day I would love to do a Superman reading order. It's been suggested by people in comments. Right now I'm working on Daredevil. That is still happening. Expect that in summertime. Because a lot of that stuff will probably be birthday, which I want to mention for birthday. Good. You want a birthday present? You want to give me a birthday present? Let's get our watch time hours up because we're really close to being able to monetize videos and make money, which would help me so much in increasing the quality of the channel. I would be able to review a lot more new books. I'd be able to buy all the omnibuses that are coming out. It would help me so much, to be able to increase the quality of the channel. I really want to get to that point. So if you want to support the channel, I don't know, just keep watching. You don't have to subscribe or even though that definitely helps. Do that if you want to. I'm not going to complain. But if you want to give me a birthday present in May, subscribe, let's get those watch time hours up. So keep watching my videos. I'm begging you. Thank you. Another one I'm really, really excited for and definitely going to pick up, Transformers Compendium Volume 1. This collects Transformers 1 through 44. This is going to be $64.99, and this releases June 10th, 2025. I love the G.I. Joe Compendium. Volume 2 will be on this list, and they're doing Transformers 2. That's great. Loving this stuff. And I think Transformers comic is also really good. I think G.I. Joe's better, but Transformers is also great. And then we got another Nightwing omnibus. Nightwing by Tom Taylor Omnibus Volume 1. This collects Nightwing 78 through 100. Batman Urban Legends Issue 10. Nightwing 2021 Annual 1. And Superman Son of Kal-El Issue 9. This is $100. And it releases July 22nd, 2025. So I think this will be a thinner omnibus, but does it collect the entire Nightwing Tom Taylor? No, that's why it's Volume 1. I'm stupid. It says Volume 1 for a reason. There's more. This is the best Nightwing run. I know the classic stuff. I dug Rebirth from what I remember. Don't remember how I felt about New 52. This run is incredible. I own 3 of the trades, so I don't know. I'm considering picking it up, but I feel like if I bought this omnibus, it'd kind of be a waste of money because I own most of the material. But again, if we get monetized and I can easily buy it, it won't be a problem. Fantastic run. Want to read Nightwing? This is the run I suggest. Another Superman book. This is Superman City of Tomorrow Compendium. It collects Superman 151 through 159, Adventures of Superman 573 through 581, Action Comics 760 to 768, Superman The Man of Steel 95 through 103, Superman Y2K Issue 1. This is $59.99 and it releases July 22nd, 2025. City Tomorrow is a really important part of Superman. It's a decent story arc, and they used to have old trade paperbacks. But now it's released as a compendium, which will be helpful because I'm sure one day I will do Superman. I would love to do Superman reading order. I love Superman. Hopefully, y'all vote for Superman, but I'll do whatever y'all vote for because it's about what y'all want. I'm just saying. If you want to know what I like, after Daredevil, vote for Superman. Just saying. This is the one I will not be picking up, but still thought it'd be cool to mention. Spider-Man Gang War Omnibus. This collects Amazing Spider-Man Gang War, First Strike, Amazing Spider-Man 39 through 44, Daredevil Gang War 1 through 4, Deadly Hands of Kung Fu Gang War 1 through 3, Jackpot 1, Luke Cage Gang War 1 through 4, Miles Morales 13 16, and Spider-Woman 1 through 4. $100. Release August 19th, 2025. Zeb Wells' run on Spider-Man wasn't great. I don't blame it all on Zeb Wells, though. Don't do it. Don't be a jerk. It's been very obvious that Marvel, over the last 20 years, has been manipulating how Spider-Man has to be ran in the comics department. And it's a shame, since he's so popular, they want that. Like, for example, Daredevil, they can get away with just kind of letting writers do whatever they want. That's why Daredevil stays so consistent as a comic. Reading order coming soon, hey? Spider-Man, manipulated a lot by Marvel Studios, so that's why I think a lot of these runs lately have just been not great. Like, Dan Slott has ups and downs. I dug Nick Spencer, but nothing really as great as the stuff from the 80s. And, it's had its ups and downs recently. So I didn't love Zeb Wells' run was not great. I didn't hate it, but, I'm not going to buy an omnibus of a specific chunk of his run. Um, this is just like a little segment of Zeb Wells run. I might get the Gang War trade paperback because I do own a lot of those. But another X-Men omnibus, we have X-Men Mutant Genesis omnibus. This collects X-Men 1991 1 through 16, an annual one. Uncanny X-Men 1981 281 through 297, annual 16. Ghost Rider 26 through 27, X Factor 84 through 86, X Force 16 through 18, Strife Strike File 1 and material from X Factor Annual 7, X Force Annual 1, Marvel Comics Presents 89, and X-Men Odd Men Out $150, releases September 9th, 2025. This makes me mad. Where was this when I was doing my X-Men reading order? This has so much important stuff, and almost all of this material is out of print. So whenever I did my X-Men video a couple months ago, all of the Mutant Genesis stuff, which is really important, Chris Claremont, Jim Lee, very important stuff. That's when they get the new suit. That's when Magneto attacks. Very iconic storyline. Couldn't include it in the reading order. All the trade paperbacks and hardcovers and omnibuses are out of print. They don't make them anymore, so I couldn't find a copy of it. Omnibus Volume 1, I just happened to get lucky, but Volume 2, all of this stuff would have been very useful. This omnibus would have been very useful like a year ago. Still glad we're doing it. Will I pick it up? Probably. I don't know. At some point, I'll probably pick this one up because this is like iconic X-Men stuff right here. But by the time this book comes out, X-Men reading order would have been a year ago. Really wish that's so inconvenient, but it's fine. Another X-Men book. Not a huge fan of the Krakoa era, but it's X-Men, so I'm going to put it on this list here. X-Men Age of Krakoa, Dawn of X Omnibus. This collects X-Men 2019 1 through 7, X-Force 1 through 8, Marauders 1 through 8, Excalibur 1 through 8, Fallen Angels 1 through 6, New Mutants 1 through 7, Wolverine 2 through 3, Giant Size X-Men Jean Grey and Emma Frost, material from Wolverine 2020 issue 1. This is $150, really. This looks like it'd be a thinner omnibus. I don't know, maybe I'm just wrong. And the release is September 16th, 2025. I believe this is double dipping a lot with the Jonathan Hickman X-Men omnibus. But I wasn't the biggest fan of Krakoa, and I'm glad we're out of it now. I'm loving the stuff that Uncanny X-Men's doing. I haven't read the X-Men stuff. I read Uncanny X-Men, not X-Men, and I haven't read the other one with like Emma Frost. I haven't read that one, but I've read Uncanny X-Men. I'm reading it in single issues. It's good. Haven't read this though. And I have read this. No, I'm not the biggest fan of this stuff, but it's X-Men, so I'm going to include it. One I am really excited for and definitely will be picking up as soon as it comes out. G.I. Joe Compendium Volume 2. This collects G.I. Joe Real American Hero 51 through 78, G.I. Joe Yearbook 2 through 4, G.I. Joe Special Missions 1 through 15. This collects. This will be $64.99. Releases October 14th, 2025. I cannot wait because this will collect my favorite story arc in the comics, which is the Civil War arc. That is my favorite arc in the comics. I love it. It's where some of the Cobra are working with G.I. Joe, and it's this whole war with the new Cobra Commander, Fred. Cannot wait to see all that with Serpentor and Dr. Mindbender. That whole story, the Civil War, I love it, and that's what mainly is going to be collected here. And you get all the special missions, the first 15 issues. Ooh, cannot wait. And there's going to be, I believe, 2 more. There's 4 compendiums coming out. Probably will be one every year. And this comes out October 14th. So um, most likely, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get it for Christmas, which is cool because that happened last time. The other one came out October 2024, got it for Christmas. So I believe they're releasing these later in the year because a lot of people will get them for Christmas, which will probably what's gonna happen to me too. Yeah, I like how they all match, like they all like go together. That's the last one. Okay, again, if you want to see more videos like this, there are so many collected editions from Marvel, DC, and under other companies that I could do like videos like this more often. This was actually fun to put together. It helped me out with knowing what future videos I can do. But if you ever want to see more videos like this, where I do go through and just show you some of the stuff coming out, I would love to do that. I would love to continue to do that. There's so much stuff I couldn't put on there because I didn't want to make this, hundreds and hundreds of Google slides. But let me know if you'd ever want to see more stuff like this. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe, help me with that watch time stuff. I really want to help grow the channel in that way by being able to be monetized. And as always, stay geeky.